Hello, everyone. I bet you guys were not expecting another stream. Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to do one either. But I thought, why not just go ahead and have another stream night? I'm not going to be doing any games or anything tonight. I figured this would just be a regular old discussion night where we can talk about anything music related or anything of that nature. So I'll wait till some of you guys come in here. And I hope that this stream is a little bit better. I hope this stream doesn't lag as much as it did last night. And it looks like so far so good. So yeah, hopefully it continues. I definitely don't plan on being on as long as I was last night. I'm probably only going to do this for about an hour. Just depends on. Yeah. See, we have one person here. Welcome. Oh, hey, Tim. Yeah, I think you are the first one here. Uh, I didn't. I didn't really announce this stream to everybody. I only told a couple people about it, but who knows? Maybe more people will show up. Yeah, I know, man. 99 subscribers, so close. I just need one more to reach 100. And I was thinking that when I do finally reach 100 subscribers, that I was going to do a little Q&A video where you guys can put, you guys can put your questions in the comments, and I'll answer as many as I can. So if I ever do get to 100, now I was at 95, 96 subscribers for a long time. So the fact that I'm now only one away from 100, that's a pretty good feeling. I'm not gonna lie. I see we have another person in here. Welcome, whoever you are. Hey, bud, how's it going? Just in case you guys missed what I was saying earlier in the opening, I'm not going to do any games or anything tonight. This is just going to be a regular old stream. We can talk about anything music related. Maybe who knows? Maybe I'll take some requests from songs and bands that you want me to listen to that maybe I've never given a chance to, or maybe that I've never heard before. I'm open to that. Like I said, I'm probably only going to be here for an hour or so. It just depends on how I feel and if I get tired with the stream. See, we have another person in here. We have 3 people now. Welcome. And hopefully, also, as I was saying earlier, I hope this stream isn't as laggy as the last one was. It seems like you guys can see and hear me pretty clear, so I'm happy about that. I hope it lasts throughout the entire stream like this. Oh, hey, bud, you said just finished watching MJ Nation's new video. Oh, that's cool, man. I'll have to check that out later tonight. But yeah, like I said, I didn't announce this to as many people as I did last night. I told you guys about it, and I told a couple of other people, but I don't know. I don't know if Zach D or Kevin here or not either. So we'll just have to wait and see. Uh, so I'll open the floor to you guys. What music related things would you guys like to talk about? I do have a topic in mind, but I will wait until some people get in here first. You guys can give me suggestions for things that you want to talk about. You can give me, like I said, you can give me new bands to listen to, new songs to listen to, just whatever you want. There is one band, one rock band that I do want to talk about with you guys. Uh, they're not a metalcore band or anything. They're just a straight up rock band. They're a band that I found a couple of weeks ago. I was listening to a couple of their songs, and a lot of their songs were uh, really very powerful and meaningful. And they have a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of meaning behind their songs. And the band is called Citizen Soldier. So if you guys have a minute or two, I highly recommend checking them out. They have an album coming out this year called Down the Rabbit Hole. And many members of the band have stated that this is going to be a lot of personal stories that they've heard from other people, and they're going to incorporate all those stories into this album, and it's going to be really powerful. I'm really looking forward to it. This is going to be their second album, I believe. Their their second full album. Man, you guys can ask questions. You can ask me anything you want. Dang, and now my connection's going to go unstable. Well, it lasted a good 8 minutes before it started that. That's a good testament. We lasted 8.5 minutes before it came up saying that my connection was uh, unstable, but it's back now. But yeah, you guys can ask questions. Hey, you guys can ask me anything you want. But yeah, like I was saying, this band that I'm telling you guys about is a band called Citizen Soldier. Really good rock band. They're kind of up and coming. Like I said, this album that they have coming out this year is going to be only their second album, and I'm really looking forward to it. Uh, I highly recommend you guys check out Citizen Soldier. Okay, Tim asks, what is the band I'm most into currently? Uh, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Probably Fit for a King. Because I've been listening to a lot of their stuff recently. Maybe Fit for a King and Red. Uh, yeah, I guess just Fit for a King and Red. For those of you who are just joining me, welcome. Welcome. Don't be shy. You guys can ask me any music questions you want to. I will try to answer them as truthfully and as honestly as I can. Do I have a favorite song by them? And by them, I'm guessing you mean Fit for a King. Uh, yeah, I have a I have a couple of favorite Fit for a King songs. My favorite one is the one that you and I know. When everything means nothing. Uh, but I've been listening to this other song by them called "Broken Fame," and I've really taken a liking to that song. It's really good stuff. It's really, really brutal. Uh, and I just really I like what the song talks about. I like the meaning. I love the lyrics. I love how it gives hope, and that's what I like about Fit for a King. I know there are people on here that don't really like Fit for a King that much, and that's fine. You can like whatever you want to like. I'm not going to stop you from that, but I like that Fit for a King is a Christian metalcore band. Oh hey, Zach D is finally here. No, you're not that late. Only 12 and a half minutes. It's fine. I'll overlook it. But getting back to what I was saying, oh, and this is perfect timing, Zach. I was just talking about Fit for a King. It's like, I know you don't like them, but it's almost like you know when I'm talking about them. I mean, you show up right when I'm talking about them. But I was telling Tim. Tim asked me what my favorite song was by Fit for a King, and I was telling him the songs "When Everything Means Nothing" and "Broken Fame." And I was just saying, I know there's some people who don't like Fit for a King, and that's fine. But I like that their messages give a little bit of hope. Maybe not all of them, but I do like that there's at least something to take away from their lyrics and their uh, just whatever. And they're becoming one of my not only one of my favorite metalcore bands, but they're becoming one of my favorite bands right now, as of right now. And I know that just makes Zach D's day right there to hear me say that. But yeah, I know, Zach. You can live fine without Fit for a King. Okay, I'll drop the Fit for a King talk. Right after I get done saying Fit for a King for the 15th time in a row. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. You had a terrible day. I'm sorry about that, man. I seriously hope it gets better for you. My day was all right. My day was pretty good. I did some grocery shopping with my mom. Got some Burger King for lunch, a couple of Whoppers. Noticed I said a couple of Whoppers. That means two, yes. But I didn't get all of the stuff that comes on a Whopper. I got it with, I got them, I should say, with cheese, ketchup, mustard, pickle, and onion. Pretty simple stuff. But yeah, you guys can ask me any questions you want regarding music and bands. Yeah, don't be shy. You can ask me anything you want to. Okay, Zach says the lyrics are one of the things I don't like about Fit for a King, such as the song Imposter. Wait, are you talking? You're talking about the Red song Imposter, or does Fit for a King have a song called Imposter? Because if that's the case, I don't think I've heard that one yet. It's not that I don't like bands that deliver a good message or are unoriginal. Okay, that's fair. We're all allowed to have our opinions. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to watch your latest CD pickup yet, Zach, but I did see when it came out. I'm definitely gonna do that. I've got a lot of YouTuber videos to catch up on after this stream is over. Oh, Tim's asking me no bacon on my Whoppers. No, there's a weird thing that I have. See, I don't like bacon on burgers or sandwiches. I've never liked it like that. Um, to me, bacon has always been a side dish. That comes with your breakfast. You got your eggs, your sausage. Egg, sausage, grits, whatever. But yeah, I do not like bacon on my sandwiches or burgers. A fun fact about me. Oh, okay, Zach. I didn't realize Fit for a King had a song called Imposter. And it's off their album Slave to Nothing. That I was just listening to that one the other day. I guess I haven't made it to that song yet. Oh, hey, we have another Zach Maxwell. How's it going, man? And he asked me what are my thoughts on Thousand Foot Crutch. Oh, they're definitely one of my favorite bands, for sure. Uh, Definitely. I've been a Thousand Foot Crutch fan for a long time now. And I owe my best friend Timothy Dowling in here. He's the one that got me into a lot of these bands like Skillet and Thousand Foot Crutch. Uh, you know, I'm sure there's more bands that he's got me into that I'm missing and I just can't place them. But those two in particular, because he showed me my first Skillet song. My first Skillet songs that I ever heard were Rebirthing and The Last Night. But another fun fact, I did not like those songs the first time that I heard them. I know, shocking, right? Now those are two of my favorite Skillet songs of all time. But yeah, the song that actually got me into Skillet was, and I'm going way, way, way back with this song. It's off their 2001 album Alien Youth, and it's a slow song called Will You Be There, Falling Down. That is the song that made me get into Skillet. But over time, I started to appreciate the other songs that Skillet had, such as Rebirthing and The Last Night and Savior, Forsaken. And that's kind of how Skillet became my favorite band. I know that Skillet hasn't exactly had the best track record lately, especially with their last two albums, Unleashed and this latest one, Victorious. But there's still a little hope in me that Skillet might return to comatose-like levels. I hope that's the case anyway. And why did I get on Skillet when the question was about why did I get on Skillet when the question was about Thousand Foot Crutch? So to answer your question, Zach Maxwell, yes, I love Thousand Foot Crutch. Yeah. See, we got a couple other people in here. Yeah, don't be afraid. Ask me questions. To those of you who just came in, I'm finally at 99 subscribers. I only need one more to make 100, and I am planning on doing a Q&A video. Oh, MJ Nation is here. Skillet, yeah, not a fan. Well, that's fine. I have my reasons for Skillet being my favorite band. Uh, like I said, even though I'm a Skillet defender, even I can point out when they don't make great content. I'm not so much of a Skillet fanboy where I defend everything that they do. Did I say offend everything they do? I meant where I defend everything that they do. Skillet makes a bad album, I'll call them out on it. So, Zach D, not into Skillet either. That's completely fine, man. We all don't have to like the same bands. Okay, Bud says Skillet is a good band, but to me, Rise was their last good album. And Bud, I actually agree with you. I do agree with that. Rise was pretty underrated. If I'm being honest. Hey, Zach D says, have I ever thought about diving more into classic rock? I have. It's funny, when I was in Walmart with my mom today, I was actually going through the old those old CD bins that they have in the electronics, and I saw bands like I saw Rush, Moving Pictures, and I know that that's one of your favorite classic rock albums, Zach D. I know I've heard you talk about that, and I almost got it, but I didn't get anything. I was just looking. I saw some AC/DC. I saw White Snake, Boston, all this classic stuff, and I was like, wow, maybe I should give this stuff a chance. Look what it did for bands like Metallica and Iron Maiden and Megadeth. I love those bands now because I actually gave them a chance. So, who knows what can happen with classic rock? Okay, I missed a bunch. Okay, MJ said you like 1,000 Foot Crutch too, but you don't listen to them very much. Yeah, I haven't listened to 1,000 Foot Crutch in a while, to be honest, but they are one of my favorite bands. They're up there with Skillet for me. Okay, Zach says, besides nostalgia, why is Skillet your favorite band? That's a good question. Well, besides that, it's gotten me through a lot. It's kind of like, I'm not going to say that Skillet is in the same vein as Fit for a King or anything, but, I just like their messages, Yeah, it might be the same message over and over again, but it always gives you hope that something better is ahead. And I do like stuff like that. I don't know if you guys heard me say that, but yeah. Looks like the stream is starting to lag a little bit. Well, I think you guys can still hear me. Oh, I missed a comment from you, Tim. I apologize. You had something funny happen at Burger King the other day. Went through the drive-thru and tried to order a Whopper with bacon. Guess you heard me say, guess you heard me wrong or whatever. Got home and I had a bacon Whopper, no beef. Wow. So no burger patty, just bacon. Huh. Wow. That is definitely something. Zach D says some classic rock, Rush, Led Zeppelin, and Aerosmith. Now Aerosmith, I actually am starting to get into. Trade Kid Rock CDs for Rush CDs. Yeah, Tim, I do agree. Skillet does have good music. Hey, Bud says the song by Fit for a King and We Came as Romans was a solid song. It was really short though. Yeah, everyone was kind of losing their minds that Fit for a King and We Came as Romans were doing, you know, the the other band's songs and having like a cross vocals thing going on. You know, I'm just not, I'm not a big fan when bands do that. It's not that I don't mind bands collaborating with other bands. I don't mind that, but I just wish that it wasn't for songs that were already recorded. If this was for new stuff, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But and that actually leads perfect into Zach D's next question. What do I think of Aurora? And there may be Aurora being Breaking Benjamin's new acoustic, unplugged album, whatever you want to call it. I wasn't a fan of that. Uh, Again, I'm not a fan of when bands do uh, acoustic albums. Like for songs, I don't like acoustic albums that much. I mean, I don't have anything against acoustics, but if I wanted to listen to the real song, I'll go and listen to the real song, not the stripped back version. Uh, and I also don't like when bands come out and they do a remix of an album and they put those stupid mixes on them. I don't like that at all. Again, if I wanted to hear the real song, I'll go and listen to the real version of the song. And if the real version of the song is acoustic anyway, then okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, MJ says you got bored with Aurora quicker than you thought. I was never on board with it to begin with. I mean, I love Breaking Benjamin, and I do love the fact that they have Lacey Stern, and Adam Gontier from Saint Asonia, and even I know Scooter Ward from the band Cold. I mean, they have some strong collaborations, but I'm just not a big fan. Hey, Zach D says, I like We Came as Romans. That's only because they were one of my first metalcore bands. If I were just now discovering them, I'd probably just pass on them completely. And MJ says, I never cared much for We Came as Romans. I don't have all of their albums, but I do have a good majority of them. Sorry, I have this pen with me. I'm just wiggling it around. That's what I do. I'm a pen wiggler. So, Zach D says acoustic versions can sometimes work, but some of the acoustics on Aurora are rather pointless. I agree. I agree with that. So then there's Tony, who loves Aurora for some reason. Can't be nostalgia motives. It's probably for the fact that Breaking Benjamin is his favorite band. So even he goes far enough to get an Aurora shirt and a vinyl. uh, yeah, you guys can yeah, keep asking me more questions. This is not, well, this is obviously not the Q&A because I still need one more subscriber for that till I get 100. Uh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you guys keep asking me questions. I guess this will be the Q&A before the real Q&A, the calm before the storm, so to speak. Okay, Zach says We Came as Romans' first two albums are pretty great though. After those, they really lost something that made them unique. Breaking Benjamin can be some people's favorite bands if they want. I just personally don't see why. That's fair. Like I said, we're not going to do. I'm not going to do any games or anything tonight. I'm just not in the mood for that. So that's why I figured I would just have this regular old live stream where you guys can ask me anything music related you want me to. Uh, and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Okay, here's a question. MJ asks, "Do I know the band Fear Factory?" I do know that band. I've never listened to them, but I have definitely heard of them. I don't know what genre you would describe them as, but I have definitely heard of them. Yeah. Okay, Zach D says, I actually think We Came as Romans' latest album, latest release, Cold Light War, is their weakest album. My least favorite used to be their self-titled, but that album I think has aged a little better. That's interesting to hear you say that. I'm not going to say because that's actually the only album by We Came as Romans that I don't have is their self-titled. I have everything else. I have To Plant a Seed, Understanding What We've Grown to Be, Cold Like War. Well, no, actually, I don't. I don't have Tracing Back Roots. I don't have Tracing Back Roots or their self-titled. I have everything else though. Okay, Fear Factory is Industrial Mill. Okay. Oh, and you uploaded a video. Okay, I'll definitely check yours out, man. Now you've got a video. Zach D had a video. I've got a lot of videos to check out tonight, but I'm looking forward to it. You know. So, uh, so Zach D. Uh, my mind just blanked all of a sudden. Oh, since we were talking about We Came as Romans, Zach, what would you say is your favorite We Came as Romans album from what you've heard? Okay, Tim says the only complaint I personally have ever heard about Breaking Benjamin is that their stuff sounds the same. I've heard that too, which I don't know that that's true or why that's necessarily a bad thing. Any other critiques you've heard? Well, they're I know you're probably asking this to Zach D or me, either way, but there is one other critique that I have heard from about Breaking Benjamin, other than the fact that their stuff sounds the same. Uh, I've also heard that they reuse a lot of the same lyrics, like they have their go-to lyrics, like talking about light and uh, it just seems like they use a lot of the same lyrics in all of their, well, not in all, but in most of their songs. That's another critique I've personally heard. Yeah, I actually am a pretty big We Came as Romans fan, Zach. And he says, my favorite We Came as Romans album would definitely be Understanding What We've Grown to Be. Hey, Zach Maxwell. Got two Zachs in here today. Are you familiar with the band Gemini Syndrome? I am. If so, what is your favorite song by them? I really like Say Goodnight off of their album Memento Mori. I only know a couple songs, but my favorite song by them, I'm sorry about the lag, guys. I do know Gemini Syndrome. Not a huge fan of theirs. I only know a couple of songs, but my favorite song by them is Remember We Die. Hey, Zach says, my favorite used to be To Plant a Seed, but that's my second favorite We Came as Romans album now. Okay. And you say Breaking Benjamin's music is just not very complex. Okay. Now, I can't believe I've almost been here for 40 minutes. It doesn't feel like I've been talking that long, or that this stream has been going that long. But I guess it has. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, and to both Zachs, I don't know if you heard me talk about this band in the beginning of the stream, but I was recommending to Tim and Bud a band called Citizen Soldier. They're not metalcore. They're not progressive rock. They're just a standard rock band, a modern rock band. They are fairly new, but a lot of their songs and a lot of their lyrics really punch you. They really make you, you know, they're relatable. You can put them in any situation that you can think of that you've personally been in. They probably have a song about it. So I definitely recommend the band Citizen Soldier. Oh, I don't. Can you guys still? Well, now it says unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. I swear this connection. I don't know. I think you guys can still see me, but I won't know if you guys still see and hear me because the chat's not working now. So hold on a second, guys. Let me try something here. Might go out for a second, but chat, please try again later. Well, crap. And my connection is unstable. I am sick of this connection. Well, I can't read any comments So I don't know if this is going or not. It looks like it's still going, and you guys have probably already messaged me 15 things by now. But I still can't connect to the chat, so I don't understand what's happening. Let me try to type something, see if you guys can get this. I don't understand. I really don't. I'm trying to send you guys this message to see if you can see it or view it. Well, guys, I don't know what to tell you. Looks like I'll be cutting this stream short. I mean, I know I said I was only going to be here for an hour anyway, but I still got a little over 15 minutes to go. But you know, I don't know what else to do. I sincerely apologize about this, guys. This Wi-Fi connection has gotten worse and worse. There's my pen again making noise. Well, said I don't know if you guys saw that message that I typed asking if I can see it, if you can see it, but I'll end the stream a little bit early, a little premature. I'm sorry that it ended this way. I'm sorry. I don't know why chat decided to disconnect. Maybe well, no. I've tried everything I can think of to get it up and running again, but nothing's working. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the chat here. I do apologize for this inconvenience. I appreciate you guys taking the time to chat with me. Yeah, and yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys later. Take care.